What's up, YouTube? So today we're gonna be reinstalling the from hubs on the CRX. This was just basic maintenance that I did in preparation of everything else that I was doing, because since I was already in here, I changed my inner and outer tie rods on the steering rack, because since I had the subframe out, might as well. I'm also replaced the sway bar links, the Honda yard, and yeah, good to go. So I'm gonna reinstall these things. I decided to go away with the dust shield, because they were all flimsy and all messed up. They're still here. Broken thing. They're like all messed up and whatnot. As you can see, all hammered out, and they were touching from time to time. Every time that I moved anything. And it was just like scraping and whatever. So as you can see, this one is a lot worse. Yeah, took them off because whatever. Not necessarily to supposedly clean up, but just to get away with the whole scraping and all of the weird noises from the front. Because from time to time, also they're so flimsy that they'll vibrate and they'll hit in the front, and it sounds like like if the engine was knocking or something. So I decided to go away with them. Yes, I know they're there to protect the actual ball bearing, just in case anything, the axle break or whatever, this thing gets protected from the dust shield. But I don't foresee my axles breaking anytime soon. Knocking on wood. So I replaced these two ball bearings with new ones, pressed them in the Honda yard, and we're good to go. So it's just refreshed. I also replaced the lower ball joints because I was already there, and kind of cleaned up everything down there, cleaned up the front lower control arms, and blah 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 blah. Next thing I'm going to do after I install this thing is clean up my calipers, because these pads that come from Wheelwood, they are very dusty and dirty. So once I put these things in here, I'm going to go ahead and clean up the calipers. So let's get to it. Nope. Okay, cool.
Minute.
Watch this. I forgot to put this thing in here. I'm gonna have to put it down. Okay. Let's fix that, and then repeat the process on the other side. So, new moment. It's like it's the first time I've done this. It looks like it's the first time I've done this. So it's installed. It's good to go. Yes, it's still loosened. It's still loose. It's still loose. Everything is still loose. It's just hand tied for now, right? So As you saw in the previous clip, I forgot to put the radius arm from the traction bar first before I installed pretty much everything, and it was just like I couldn't get it in, so I have to take everything down, put this in, tie it up, torque it, and then assemble everything else. Yeah, now to the other side. Está bien, tienes un design, so let's see if I can get. Oops. Oh, that's that one. It's not tight, it's just loosen. Axle. I forget. There we go. There it is. Oh, yeah. I was about to make the same mistake. Let's put this thing in. First. Right. What's that? There's that. Now up you go. Axle first. Should work. Right, hand, it's a strong hand. Last but not least, I'm the tie rod. Boom. Here it is. Now it's a nut. Nicely sway bar. All right. Now everything's on. Start tying up some stuff like this one right here. See what's happening. Because I loosened it up to be able to circulate. Boom. All right. Now this one is done. Easy breezy. Easy breezy. All I gotta do is just tying up there, tying up here, tying up down here, tying up the sway bar and link, and clean up the calipers and torque this thing, and we're golden. All right, so now that everything is pretty much installed, just gotta torque everything down. The next thing I'm gonna be doing is doing a garage alignment using, you know, the string method. Get this thing straight, because as you can see, steering wheel right now, it's as straight as it can be, right? But then again, my hubs are pointing that way. This one is pointing more that way. Let me see if I can, if it's noticeable. Yeah, it's pointing that way from the front that way. So the toe is completely messed up on that side, and this side also, as you can see, it's pointing towards me. The front is pointing towards me. So the car is this way. So what I'm gonna be doing is, once I torque everything down right now, I'm going to do a string alignment. So little footage of that, so you can see. I'm not gonna explain how to do it. You can follow, you can search, you know, you can search videos and stuff right here on YouTube of how to do it, like I did, and go from there. So let's get this thing buttoned up. Alright, so to clean the calipers, I'm gonna give these two things a try. Obviously I got some brushes to clean it up. I'm gonna give the no scrub wheel cleaner a try first. If not, go to reliable bleach white. Pretty sure it's gonna clean up anyway, so let's get this thing a try. Let it clean up. A little more. Get off. Oh yeah, way better. Way better. I'm not trying to clean all perfect, but at least I'm just trying to, keep aesthetic nice and good on the outside at least. That's a minimum on the outside, which that should be perfect right there. We plenty to clean. Oh yeah, much better. Much better, as you can see. Much better. Yes. Good, good. Now, you can do it again. Can do this time too. Get on. That's one. Now, to do the other one, same process, same chemicals, same towels, and we'll get some results like this. Nice and clean. It's just for aesthetics, you know what I mean? Nobody wants to see some dirty calipers. So let's get that one clean. Well, that's, let me turn this fan off. That's it for tonight. It is, I don't know what time it is. It is like, that thing is dead. It's probably like 8:45 at night. I gotta get the kids ready for bed, because tomorrow there's school, so and I work tomorrow too. So I think that's all I'm gonna do tonight. I accomplished a couple things, install the hubs, torque everything down, cleaned up the calipers, set up everything for the, well, actually I didn't set it up, but I got all of the equipment, all of the things, the strings. I've got the bar, you can see it in the back probably, to do the string alignment over here, so I could drive it over to the alignment shop whenever I'm done. As you can see over there, the K-tune header, I ceramic coated it again. I don't know if you can see it there. It's been sitting, curing in the heat of the garage for about 4 nights now, so should be good to go by the time I get this thing running, because I want to tune it with that header, and then I'm gonna swap it to the S1 header. So my next project will be to get the exhaust done with the S1 header, as I'm gonna run it if there's a drive shaft there. So I'm gonna do the same thing with that header. I'm gonna make 2 little downpipes. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna tune it with this and then send it. It is what it is. I'll switch it out with the S1 header once it's done. Once everything is getting ready to get done. That way I just do one single work at the exhaust and that's it. Because once I go wheel drive, I'm not going back. So it's not like I'm gonna put that header back and then the extra piping. No. It's gonna be done deal. So for now, that is it. I'm gonna call it at night, and tomorrow after work, I'll do some more work. I'll get here. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm not sticking to my list like I said at the beginning. I'm just doing things here and there, because every time that I take something off, I see something that is messed up and is replaced. So I'm doing that as I go. According to my list, which is over there, stage 1 is technically done. I installed the fuel cell. I mocked up the lines already. I did the wiring harness and the relay for the new pump. Battery has been relocated and done. I've been running it with that like that. And let me see. Oh, fuel line for the return. That's probably what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm gonna go to the AutoZone, Advance, O'Reilly's, whoever, and I'm gonna see if I can find a 2.5 inch S-shaped fuel line. That way I can do that to the fuel cell, because the way that I'm going to run it, like I showed before, I still got to cut it and bevel it, but it's like this right here. So 2.5 inch outer diameter was 2.5 inch inner diameter, but I can just press it in there and be good to go. You like my fart sounds? So this is going to be trimmed off again to here, and line out to the fuel cell. This thing right here is the same size as the neck of the fuel cell where the cap goes to. So I got 2 of those caps, the 2 of those cover plates. So one of them is going to be my test plate. If it comes out great, then it's staying. I'm going to powder coat it on the outside and send it. But I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to cut it super short, not necessarily super short, but short enough that I can put the 2.5 inch holes in it with a bevel thing in here, with a nice bevel on the outside. I got the little machine here so I can bevel it. That way I have a nice seal for the gas to, not go anywhere. And this is just a vacuum. I have already had the vacuum line to it. That's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm gonna go to the power store and see if I can find it. If not, I'm gonna order that I think it's Gates that makes it. It's about yay long, like 3.5, 4 feet, 2.5 inch inner diameter, and it's very flexible. I think I mentioned it in the last videos. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the store tomorrow, check that out, and if not, then I'll just get that and go from there. So as always, back in the garage. Don't procrastinate like I have. This thing is still on the jacks. So finish your projects, get back in the garage, in your shops, or whatever it is, pay your mechanics, but get your projects finished, because you never know when you have to go outside to the Mexico, or like I do, just random cars and coffees and whatnot. So get your things ready, good to go, and peace.